Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode. I guess our life isn't all that exciting. But tomorrow we get to...
Cat's took a ride tonight.
As you heard my wife, my beautiful wife over here, the cat's got to go for a ride.
In the stroller.
Lucky,
In the dog stroller.
Lucky and the two kittens got to go for a ride in the stroller, and they all three did very well. Now, Lucky did see a dog once.
Did he bark?
Tried to get out of the stroller. He put his head through there's a little some holes.
That one side.
Yeah, and he pushed his head through, and he was like, "I'm gonna take care of you."
You kind of have to smack him on the nose.
Well, I just pushed him back in.
Well, you know what I mean.
No.
Give him a thump on the nose and tell him no.
And the two kittens, they did well. I was quite surprised. I don't think they liked the noise when they heard the noise. The town horn went off twice, and I think that
it sounds like a foghorn.
Yeah.
But I think that's for the fire, isn't it? Fire department, isn't it? Oh, that's what Liz said. It's for the fire department. It sounds like a foghorn, ship's foghorn.
And
it's not the most pleasant thing to hear.
No. And my hair is all like matted down now because it is humid. I mean,
you're going to take a shower tonight because we have to go to town tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mr. Fit.
Does anybody know what fit means?
It's some sort of website. I got a free T-shirt from it for it, but T-H-I-T, Fit.
I'm watching the kittens go by. They're playing. They're chasing each other and wrestling.
I was harassing John with a broom, and he was
he's being a big tough kitty and
trying to attack the broom and eat it.
Yeah. So what we do is we walk down the street, walk up the school street, walk down School Street. Then we walk around the town square,
which is more an oval than anything.
Yeah. And occasionally there'd be a overly loud vehicle pass by, and it kind of got their that they noticed it.
Got their attention.
Yeah, I don't want to say it really scared them, but they definitely noticed it.
Yeah. Well, they're still young. They're not really spookable yet.
Yeah. And
the vacuum cleaner, they hate it.
Yeah.
But I think that's with most animals.
What I'd like us to do is to regularly. No, I'm not drinking, but I can't speak. Regularly take them out. Take them in the car.
Expose them.
Yeah, expose them to the wider world around us. And...
What?
I got one of them right here. This is John. And he's the one that's not scared by anything, are you, John? Say, put me down.
The broom.
The broom.
Slightly scares him. Yeah. He wants to attack it, I think, more than anything.
Socks is over here under the recliner, poking her paws through there. But, yeah, we want to expose them to the world around us, around them, so they're not afraid. Now, Socks likes going for car rides. John, whenever I take Lucky out, I usually take John with me, and I hold him, like, right up here. And sometimes there'll be something that'll startle him, and but he's small enough still that I can grab a hold.
Get his attention.
Yeah. So
he seems to like bugs.
Oh yeah, bugs.
Yeah, him and Mama both like to chase moths and other flying insects.
And the other thing I wanted to talk about was I need some people to cop block with. Why? Why do you ask?
We have a new cop.
Yeah, our new cop, and this was the new one. This isn't the guy, this isn't Ellis, this is some other guy. He likes to stop people, ticket people, arrest people, harass people.
He's an asshole, in other words.
Yeah, and I was walking with the kittens and Lucky in the stroller, and I saw him pulling out of the cop shop, and he pulls up to the end of the parking lot where it goes into the road. And there's this guy walking down the sidewalk, and the cop rolls his window down. I'm like, oh gosh, is he wanting to talk to me? Thankfully, it wasn't me. It was this other guy whom I don't think I've seen before. You would think in a town this size you would know everybody, but...
Well, this town's kind of spread out for a small town.
Yeah. So...
Physically spread out.
I just ignored him, I mean... if he really wanted to talk to me, he could have. I mean, I'm hard of hearing anyway, so I have a legitimate reason not to hear him.
Well, I think they have a PA system built into the car.
Probably, yeah. So I walk around the square, and I noticed he didn't come by. I was thinking he drove up to, toward the convenience store, because the former police chief and Ellis, they used to hang out over there a lot. This guy, I don't think he hangs out with anybody around here. And when I came back around, it's a long, narrow, is it red brick house over here on this side street?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Well, we got a bunch of free stuff from their parking lot.
Red?
Yeah.
Well, there's the one that's painted red, and then there's the one that's white, and I don't know what.
Anyway, that's where the cop was, and he was talking to this guy that I had seen walking down the street.
Cops have to harass people. They think it's part of their entitlement.
Yeah, and I'm like,
bother people.
Yeah, and I'm like, he just lets the guy go. I don't know what he was talking to him about. I have never cop blocked before. Until I've done it several times with people who are experienced, I'm not going to do it by myself. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing.
One of the sad things is in this town, we lost one of our restaurants to the cops, basically. To the retired police officer. He took over the pizza parlor in town. You think we're eating from there? Hell no.
We don't order from him.
We order from Ed's Crossroads down in Fitzwilliam now. Thankfully, they deliver.
Yeah. Then they deliver way up here, which is kind of nice.
It's really not that far.
Oh my gosh.
5 or 6 miles what?
John just fell in the water.
Well, he's a cat. He'll survive.
Oh, John.
He may be unhappy, but he'll survive.
It's usually Socks that falls in the water, but this time it was John. He went all the way down there.
Got really wet, huh?
Yeah.
And he's not really happy about it.
No, he's running around down there like trying to get that water off of him. So anyway, those are the two things I wanted to say. We don't know about Maggie, if she'll put up with being in the stroller or not. We don't know.
We haven't even, we just need to try her out one night, take her halfway around the block or something, and see how she reacts to getting her in there.
So she's pretty laid back most of the time.
Well, remember when we put her in the cat carrier when we initially got her, she didn't say much.
She was good about it.
She yelled once and kind of shut up.
Yeah. So.
Right, she wasn't screeching or something.
Yeah, cats will.
That's when I'd like to take them in their cat carrier and firmly strap them to the roof of the car.
Yeah, the kitten's heard me. Oh, it's hurting Maggie. She's looking at me with wide eyes.
Oh, I have a ringtone on my phone. It's called Hungry Kitten. And if I play that next to her, I put the phone in front of her head and press play, and she looks at it, and she's looking around trying to find those hungry kittens. It's a realistic sound to her.
Does she kind of look like a tuxedo cat? She has a little spot on her nose. It's like a line across her nose.
She looks like a Boston Terrier turned into a cat.
Oh.
Because Boston Terriers have a shirt, the white shirt and the black or brindle jacket, like a tuxedo.
Come here, wet boy.
Wet boy.
Yeah, see, his tail, his legs.
He says, ah!
You got all wet, didn't you, John? Yep, that's John. The other one was Socks. Okay, here you go.
He said, let me down.
Yeah, he's trying to lick the water off of his tail. And shake things off. And
their tails are starting to get a little bit longer, not fully length, but I think they're just about the age they should be. I mean, they're only 2 months old. They haven't really had that long time to grow, you know what I mean, physically.
Yeah. So anyway, folks, so those are the two things we want to talk about. Bye!
But they sure love their canned cat food.
Oh, yeah. Boys and girls, what time is it? It's Howdy Doody time!